this time.
Stupid. Welcome back to See Elise. Today you're gonna see Elise Halloween. I know what you're thinking. Girl, it is September. Calm down. And I hear you, but I want you to be prepared for the See Elise Halloween Marathon Extravaganza Pro-Am Fun Run Race for the Cure.
Pro-Am race for the... They hung up.
I'm just kidding. There's no running. Just scary movies. For me, Halloween is a month long. And if your Halloween isn't a month long, you are doing it wrong. And so I wanted you to have this announcement in September so that you can prepare for a month-long See Elise Halloween extravaganza. I watched 45 movies last year. Now, not all of them were scary. Some of them were just Halloween themed, but I'm gonna try and break that record this year. You don't have to do that, but I do have marathons ready for you, and they are all currently, while this video is up, on my socials. Now, you said they, Elise? What do you mean they? Do you have more than one marathon? I do! I have 5 Halloween marathons for you, for free, up on all my socials right now. Screenshot it, save it, use it as a guide. If you were born sometime before 1986 and for some reason you still have a printer, you could print it off and highlight, you know, like us elder millennials do. Obviously, October and Halloween are very special to me. I'm about 50% creepy, likes to decorate the house in spiders, likes to scare the neighborhood children so they don't want to trick or treat at my house on Halloween, and I'm about 50% pumpkin spice, wear a sweater, go to a pumpkin patch. So even if you don't like scary movies, don't close this window. I've got something for you. Last year I made one marathon full of 31 scary movies that you could watch all month. This year I've done that 5 times. So See Elise Halloween is bigger and better, and I'm still gonna do my movie poster recreations on Instagram. So if you're not following me on Instagram, go over there right now, follow me, get what marathon you want, save it, and then let me know you're doing it and talk to me while we're doing it. Let me know what movies you watched. Let me know what you're gonna watch. What are you excited to see? Because it's great to talk about movies with like-minded people. Also, all of my old movie poster recreations are still up on my Instagram and my stories if you want to check them out. The main marathon that I will be doing this year is called The Debut. Now, The Debut is scary movies that are highly rated that have come out this past year. So between Halloween 2019 and now. Couple before possibly because they're foreign films and we didn't get them in time for Halloween last year. So if you want to watch new, scary, exciting movies that you probably haven't watched before from all over the world, then this is the list for you. This is also the one that I will be doing, and this is where I will be doing my movie poster recreations. So these are the movies that I'm going to take the movie poster, recreate them myself, put them side by side, and post them on Instagram every day to remind you that this is the movie of the day. So get ready for that. It's stupid and funny. Are you more of a film buff? That's the name of this marathon. Are you someone that likes to rewatch the classic horror movies and talk about the nuances of the performances and the directing style? Reminisce about the classics that you watched in your youth and how they terrorized you? Do you feel that cinema has died decades ago? Well, you cynical this list is for you. The film buff. This is a collection of 31 highly rated scary movies that are classics. They're older, they've stood the test of time, they have replayability. People want to watch them over and over and talk about it over and over. If that's what you want to watch this Halloween, things you've maybe already seen before, relive the classics, then this is a great list for you. Now, I will say, there are not just 31 great classic horror movies. That's impossible to squish it down to 31 movies. There are many, 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 many more. This is just 31 really highly rated movies that I thought would be good on this list, and there's plenty more for my list next year. So if you don't like one or don't agree with one of my choices, you don't think that's a classic, just erase it, write in your own. I'm never gonna know, I'm not gonna be mad. Are you scared already? Don't be, I've got something for you even if you don't like scary movies. This marathon is called The Pumpkin Spice. This is 31 fall and Halloween themed movies that are not scary. So you can celebrate Halloween and you won't have nightmares. So this is where you're gonna find Hocus Pocus and Practical Magic and The Craft and Casper, things that you want to watch because it's Halloween and won't give you nightmares. So there you go, you're welcome. Now wait a minute, Elise, how much is this gonna cost me? We're in a pandemic, I don't wanna rent 31 movies a month, are you nuts? I hear you. The first 3 marathons I listed have movies that are on the various streaming services that most of us have, but everybody has different stuff. Some of them you're gonna have to rent. But if you don't wanna rent a single movie, I've got you. Let's talk about Netflix. So it's the worst when you sit down and you start scrolling through Netflix on your TV, you got your phone open looking at reviews, sifting through garbage, just piles of garbage. And then an hour and a half later, you're in an argument with your significant other and you end up watching TikTok in bed instead. And we've all been there. And you just want someone to go through all of the horror movies on Netflix, read all the reviews and the ratings, watch all the trailers, and pick the 31 best. Guess what I did? For the past like freaking month, it took so long. There's so much garbage on Netflix, especially horror movies. There's a lot of real bad ones. So I sifted through them all and I found a really good list of 31 scary movies that look really good. Have good ratings on Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb, good trailers. If you don't want to spend a dime and you already have Netflix, that's the list for you. Now also, Amazon Prime. Most of us have Amazon Prime for their delicious free 2-day shipping, grocery delivery, subscribe and save, all those good things. But did you know you get movies and TV shows too? Not everybody knows that and I'm kind of surprised. And their user interface isn't very good. It's not easy to search through their movies, to find something, their categories aren't great. But if you dig, there are some hidden gems. With Netflix, I was able to sift through what was leaving and what was coming in October. I couldn't really do that with Prime. So I did make a great list of 31 highly rated movies on Prime for you if you have Prime. And I read all the reviews, I picked the best ones, but I don't know if things are gonna sneak off of Prime in October. If they do, I will let you know on Instagram and I will have a substitute ready for you. So if you want a list where you don't have to rent a whole bunch of movies and you already have Prime, this is a great one, especially because it spans decades. It's very diverse. There's some foreign films, some domestic ones. So if you want something very diverse, that doesn't cost you anything, that's a really good one. Now, if you're not gonna do the Netflix or the Prime marathons, and you're gonna do the 3 that have some rentals, I have an estimated cost written at the bottom of each marathon. One more thing about cost I'm gonna talk about. If you're gonna do one of the first 3 marathons, and you're gonna rent a few movies, you've gotta get Shudder. I have Shudder. It's simply an add-on app that you put onto your Apple TV, your Fire Stick, your Prime Video, whatever. You add it on and it's $5 a month, and they're doing a week's free trial. So if I have a Shudder original on the list, you can only watch it on Shudder. I took the liberty of putting them at the top of the list so that you can do their 7-day free trial, watch all the Shudder movies, and then cancel if you want. But if you're gonna watch at least 2 scary movies this month, you've got to get Shudder and it will save you money. You watch 2 movies and it's paid for itself. This is not sponsored. I am nowhere near cool enough to be sponsored by Shudder, but I think it's really great. I'm using it this month. It's $5 for the whole month and then you can cancel at the end of October. Look at their website, look at what they have. I think it's great. So if you're going to watch scary movies this month, you should add on Shudder to whatever you use to watch videos or rent videos. So I use Prime Video mostly for renting, and then I just added Shudder on for $5 and then I'm good for the month. This is probably the last I'm gonna talk about this on YouTube, but all the fun is gonna be on Instagram or on all my socials, so go wherever you want and follow me and all the fun will be over there all month. Please let me know if you do this marathon. Tag me, hashtag #SeeElise Halloween 2020. Let me know what you're doing. Tell me what movie you're watching tonight. Tell me what movies you hated or you loved and I wanna talk to you about it. It's gonna be so fun. So that's it. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more crazy content. After this, I'm going back to my regularly not so scheduled programming. I have a cleaning video coming up, Stitch Fix coming up, some other things. So, and I'm also gonna show you my front yard this year, just like I did last year. So I'm gonna decorate it all up for Halloween and I'll show you around. I might be able to walk around the neighborhood and see other people's decorations too, and I'll put that up for you on Halloween night. So that's it. Go over to my socials right now and follow me, and I will see you on October 1st. Pew, pew, pew. Finger guns. Thanks, bye.